Welcome back to the Up in the Sky News. I'm your host, Micah. We're diving into a packed week of flight sim updates. FlightFX is putting their final polish on their Citation X, Quickfly unveils a thrilling attack helicopter, Majestic Software teaches their Dash 8 Q400, and Parallel 42 hits a pause on some Microsoft projects. And Vatsim is bringing some awesome summer event coverage. There's a lot to cover, so let's get started. FlightFX plans to release their Cesna Citation X or C750 in the near future. Taking to their social media pages, FlightFX announced some new progress for their business jet, set to release for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2020. Progress report details visual improvements to the fully retextured interior cabin, with enhanced texture mapping. On the exterior, the wing and engine root geometry has been updated. The leading edge of the wing also received some updates, specifically the slats. They've been reworked to improve accuracy. FlightFX has also applied new detail maps to the fuselage, improving visuals when close up. Small changes were also added, such as reworking textures on rivets, screws, and engine components. With any visual update comes lighting updates, and this one is no different. The team at FlightFX updated the exterior lighting fixtures. Inside the cockpit, you'll have the ability to switch between LCD and CRT cockpit displays, allowing customization. The EFB is also being worked on. The team at FlightFX did express their frustration with developing for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. They continue to have persistent issues with the Blender, the 3D modeling program, to the sim export pipeline. FlightFX also lets us all know there's a bug in the autopilot that has been lingering for weeks. Ultimately, the team has decided to forgo career mode support at launch due to complications with the system, but promised a fully functional aircraft in free flight mode. They have over 50 beta testers on the team to ensure a quality release. Speaking of release, we do not have an exact release date, although the team does say it is close. Check out the full details via FlightFX official channels, link below. Next, let's switch gears to some rotary wing action. Quickfly has announced their Hunter, a twin-seat attack helicopter inspired by the AH-64 Apache, developed for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's be honest, it is the AH-64 Apache. They just don't have the rights to the brand name. The helicopter is designed to balance accessibility with depth for new and veteran simmers alike. The Hunter introduces features not natively supported by the platform, including a built-in mission generator, custom autopilot systems, and interactive weaponry. The helicopter features in-house developed systems for electrical, fuel, engine, management, avionics, and autopilot logic, all modeled after the real-world counterparts. The combat system includes a configurable mission scenario tool, multiple weapon modes, and a real-time damage modeling. 3 weapon systems are implemented, a cannon based on the M.2 chain gun with burst and fully automatic fire options, Hydra rockets, and Hellfire missiles, controlled via the cockpit interfaces, and a custom integrated helmet and display sight system that tracks head position. Now that's pretty cool. All combat functionality is handled by custom code. Additional features include stability assist, hover mode autopilot, cockpit lighting, and communication suite, and terrain-responsive environmental effects. Some sound design by Echo 19 Audio uses recordings from an actual AH-64. Curious how they got that. The Hunter will be available through the AnyBuild store, with combat systems and the mission manager exclusive to this version, not included in the in-game marketplace edition. No release date has been confirmed. Learn more via Quickfly's official channels, linked below. Now let's head to the regional skies with a classic twin turboprop airliner. Majestic Software surprised the community with new renders for their Dash 8 Q400 in development for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Shared on their official channels, these renders are not in-sim images but showcase progress on the project. The Q400, previously a high-fidelity favorite on FSX and P3D, is being built from the ground up for modern platforms, featuring reworked EFIS screens and a new EFB with Navigraph charts integration. The team is also working on the Dash 8 Q300 and very likely the Q200, though that's not confirmed, for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Though no further details or release date were provided in this update. The renders have reignited the anticipation for this detailed turboprop, but the wait continues. Check out the full set of renders via Majestic Software's official channels. Link is, of course, down below. Next, some not-so-great news from Parallel 42. Parallel 42 has paused development of their SimFX and immersion packs for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. As announced on their official channels, these add-ons, known for enhancing aircraft with effects like contrails and tire smoke, face technical limitations in the new sim. After Sim Update 2, the team identified challenges with core simulation components, such as model behavior, preventing proper effect placement on the aircraft. Despite efforts to adapt, Parallel 42 cannot bring these products to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 as hoped. A thread on the developer support forum has requested Asobo address these hurdles, with a recent response from the support team. The team emphasized this pause is due to platform limitations, not a shift in priorities, and these products remain Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 only for now. If the platform evolves, Parallel 42 is ready to revisit development. Chaseplane and Flow are unaffected, with Microsoft 2024 compatibility builds still in active development. Read the full statement via their official channels, links down below. And before we move on to segment 5, I just want to reiterate that 2 of the stories today both outlined problems with developing for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. If anyone from Asobo is watching this, however unlikely, those 2 complaints signify there is a growing trend inside of the developing core that there are problems with 2024 and how it's interacting with these developers. Y'all need to get your act together, otherwise these developers may go to other platforms like X-Plane to develop their products. Now, let's gear up for some Vatsim action. Vatsim is kicking off the summer with a series of exciting events, detailed recently on their official forums and event pages. These fly-ins promise immersive ATC experiences and challenging flight scenarios for pilots of all levels. So, let's break them down. On May 30th, 2025, from 2300 to 0300 Zulu, the Rivers and Ranges F&O invites pilots to explore the Pacific Northwest and Rocky Mountains. Hosted by Salt Lake and Seattle Artex, this event features full ATC coverage at Boise, Great Falls, Missoula, Portland, and Seattle. Pilots will navigate complex terrain, including river valleys and mountain ranges, requiring precise flight planning and situational awareness. Also on May 30th, from 1600 to 2000 UTC, or Zoom, the Champions League Final Fly-In brings pilots to Munich for the UEFA Champions League Final. If you're not a fan of football, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay, you can still fly in. You can fly into Munich, Franz Jose Strauss, or smaller fields like Memmingen, Augsburg, or, bear with me on this one, Oberpfaffenhofen. I know I probably butchered that, but you can see it. Each airport has specific aircraft size restrictions. EDDM handles large jets, while EDJA or EDMO cater to low-cost and VIP aircraft, respectively. Organizers have noted challenges with coordinating multiple airport ATC and Vatsim systems, but have optimized controller assignments for smooth operations. Next, on May 31st, 2025, from 2300 to 0300 Zulu, Jacksonville Artec hosts the second Orlando Overload, live from Orlando. Orlando International will see heavy traffic, with in-person controllers from across the U.S. delivering a realistic ATC experience. The event sometimes stresses the Vatsim servers, but we'll see how it works this time. Pilots flying commercial or GA aircraft will face a busy airspace, making it a thrilling challenge. Finally, on June 1st, 2025, starting at 1700 Zulu, the Cedar Point Fly-In celebrates summer at Ohio's roller coaster capital. Pilots can fly into Cleveland Hopkins or Toledo Express for commercial operations or the untowered Erie Ottawa for GA flights. The event focuses on short hops across Lake Erie, with ATC managing a mix of traffic times. Check out all the events on Vatsim's official forums and event pages, links below. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts. That's it for this week's Up in the Sky news. From FlightFX Citation X nearing release, Quickfly's Combat Ready Hunter, Majestic Software's Dash 8Q100 renders, and Parallel 42's development pause, and of course the Vatsim exciting events. There's plenty to fuel your flight sim passion this coming week. What's got you fired up this week? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more updates. Want early access to select videos? Consider becoming a channel member for just like $3. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you all next time up in the sky.